this is the latest allegation, isn't it? So you've never been charged with anything. So police have never taken the case forward. But it's had a devastating impact on your life, and you just got things back on track, haven't you?
It had been 10 years since I was trying to get my life back, trying to get another job, and I got one from Bauer Media. They gave me a job as a radio broadcaster, and just when I got the hang of it, it all kind of went wrong with the allegation, and I was suspended. Bauer Media were very good. They were supportive, gave me my pay until the contract ran out. But then, of course, the allegation did a lot of damage in the media. So it's been kind of 3 months of a world of pain. But fortunately, a lot of people obviously are kept on bail, and they've got that hanging over them for a lot longer. So I've got to thank Police Scotland for being thorough and being very good with the investigation and closing it down so quickly, because my mum and dad were obviously devastated, and as was I.
What sort of impact does it have on, you know, on your family when your name appears like that?
Well, Charlotte, it's the kind of shock as well, because my life at the time was going along so well. In fact, ironically, I was out that night celebrating the fact I'd been offered a new contract. So my world kind of came crashing down, collapsed, and it's not when you are named necessarily in the media. It's because you're named and then shamed.
So what
by
do you
the
mean, that
tabloid
they
media.
bring up previous things?
Bring up previous things, and you're presumed guilty till proved innocent. The coverage is at times awful, and of course, you know, there's no evidence, there's no kind of factual things that have been released by the police or anything. Your name has just been put out there, and you can't defend yourself. I mean, when it was kind of put out there in the media, before I got home, there was like 20 press outside my door, and I was like a fugitive in my house for 7 days. I was getting food parcels off my neighbours because I wouldn't talk to the press. And then you've got to let the police do their job, which they did. But of course, your life is kind of turned upside down. But the biggest effect was, of course, the damage it was doing to my mum and dad. You know, it was awful. And I lost my mum for a while. She was in such a state. So yeah, I mean, just amazing to get the news so quickly. Last Thursday, I got the phone call, and I went straight around to mum and dad's and just said, look, you know, it's over, and the relief was amazing.
So you're now calling for there to be anonymity until what point? Well,
I think it's fair that the media we have in this country, they won't just name you and you know, just name you and leave you alone. You know, they will destroy you, go after you, because that's what the tabloid media do. You know, they're a dog with a bone. You know, they will write things because that's what they do, and so yeah, there's no point trying to get them to be restrained, because it won't happen. So I think the best way forward is to have a little change that would mean a lot, and you have the right to remain anonymous. The same kind of law for when the accuser goes to the police. The accuser has to be believed. The accuser has to have anonymity, and I think the same basic rights should be afforded to the accused. You know, it's gone too far the other way now, and your life, there's too many guys their lives being destroyed on the back of false allegations, and I think a little change would make a big difference now.
Those that argue against that, though, they say that actually it's very hard for people to come forward.
It is.
And if they feel there's any question they're being doubted, and in a sense, by having the accused also anonymous, they say that suggests there's some doubt. And other arguments are that, in fact, other people come forward when they know the name of someone who's been accused, and that helps police to build a case, a stronger case.
I think in the past, with certain people that have been kind of found guilty in things, there's been so many kind of people that have come forward. I don't think holding their name back till they were charged would have made much difference. And I think if their name is not released until they are charged, and that gives the complaint more veracity, and that's certainly in the public eye. But then again, you still can't have the process where the media can kind of destroy your kind of life on the back of any allegation, be it true or not.
And what about your situation now? Because you must be relieved that the police are not taking this any further. But what about the job that you've lost and the life that you were trying to rebuild?
Well, I did obviously have a new job, had a new contract, and it was great. Being a radio presenter is not quite the same as being on telly, but you have to kind of learn the new job, and I was loving it, and they seem to like me. So their official line at the moment is that they are waiting to have the police investigation officially dropped, which it was yesterday. I was told face to face that has now happened, and it's up to them whether or not they will kind of give me that new contract. But I mean, no further action, case closed, a false allegation. But I think, to be honest, I think the damage has been done. I can't see them giving him a job back. I mean, I would love it, but I just don't think they would be in a position to do that, even though I'm a totally innocent person.
Tricky one, isn't it, John?
Isn't it? Okay, John, thanks for coming in to talk to
My
us.
pleasure, my pleasure.
Nice to see
Looking
you.
forward to having Christmas with Mum and Dad now, because we didn't have a Christmas. Because it was,
so that was
Yeah.
postponed.
yeah, it's postponed. So it's Christmas turkey, and we'll open the presents.
Get back to
How
that
lovely.
family time.
Yes,
How lovely. Well,
yes.
it's cold enough for it.
True.
It's great to see you, and great to see you smiling.
Thanks for
again.
having me on.
Thank you.